tell, we finally got the motor in. Unfortunately, my phone died as we was putting the motor in. Unfortunately, my bad. Change of plans immediately with the new motor. Got everything buttoned up on it. Made sure the cam was broken right. Changed the oil on it. Blah, blah, blah. Checked the spark plug gap, etc. Tightened up everything. Thought we was good. Literally drove it right down this street here. Less than a city block and back. And that motor developed a mist to it. And I couldn't figure out what the hell. It's like everything's new. Like brand new. Pulled it back to the shop. Checked everything. Everything was good. Thought the plugs were fouled out. Because the plugs kind of, they did look just a slight iffy. So I was like, well, damn. I'll go buy some new plugs. Went and bought some better plugs instead of cheap plugs. Ran it again. Still had a mist. Come back, pulled the valve covers off, checked the rockers, and everything was like, looked all right. Well, then it's like, well, my dad was like, why don't we pull the rockers and make sure the push rods are good? Well, come to find out, she bent a couple going down the road, and bent them real nice. If I had one, I'd show you guys. So, got ticked off on that situation. Then I was like, you know what? Plan B. We scooped up a mild built 355. Yes, it's not a 383 with aluminum head, blah, blah, blah. Sucks, because I put a shit ton of money into that motor and put 50 minutes of run time and half of a city block of drive time on it, unfortunately. So, my dad scooped this motor up for me from an old man that he knows. Supposedly, don't know what size cam's in it. Sounds pretty healthy. I'll try to start it for you guys here in a second. It's got dome pistons in it, high-rise intake, Pro Comp high-rise intake, and I went ahead. I didn't run the fuel injected on this motor. I went ahead and put a Holley carb on it. Keep it old school. So let's see if old girl will start up real quick. Don't run too shabby. Only thing that's left to really do is basically clean up all this. How I got the fuel line just sitting there and stuff like that. And the carburetor needs rebuilt, I think, because the two back bowls here, as it's idling, as you can tell in the video when I was revving up, there was like a delay. And my fuel bowls, these things right here, are not squirting out the fuel. Even like if you go to pump it right now, all these should have been squirting fuel, but for some reason, like, it'll start up no problem, but yeah, as soon as you go to rev it, as you can see in the video, she hesitates for a second, then it'll clear out no problem. But other than them two things, clean up the wires because I kind of got them just laying around, and the rebuild on the carb, she should be ready for the first major rip in it. Getting excited. I just had, also when I had the 383 done, I had the transmission to 700 R4 built for like 550 horse. It's got a 2600 stall in it. I don't remember the name of the converter I stuck back in it. But yeah, getting excited. I've owned this thing for like 4 months, 5 months, if I remember right. Maybe put 1,000 miles on it. Then the transmission gave me problems. That's when I put the 383 stroker motor in it. Then that gave me problems. So I finally pulled the 383 out, stuck this mild built 355 in it. And other thing is, as you guys can tell, definitely open header. So I need to finish out the exhaust out the back. So it'll definitely sound better. Don't get me wrong, I think personally it sounds pretty good. So, but yeah, there's an update on old girl. First major rip coming soon. So if you guys want to keep in tabs with it, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.